So this time around, you played the role of the Apprentice, originally the Librarian. Was this an idea you had going into the SMP or something that emerged from the way that you played the Librarian in those first few days?
So this is really interesting. As we finished Mosslorn, I was like, okay, here's this character idea I was going to use for my character that I didn't get to because I barely played Mosslorn. I was like, I want to be a librarian. And then as we got closer, I was like, ooh, or I could be like a witch if there's magic in this one. Because I was like, well, we had ours in the last one. So I DM'd Frost and I was like, hey, this was like after we got the kind of lore primer. I was like, hey, I want to do either a witch or a librarian or an archivist or somewhere in that realm. Which of these would be workable? And Frost goes, I mean, both of them could be workable. And I was like, can I do both? Like maybe aligned with Tarh Esh, which was like noted in the lore primer. And they were like, yeah, I can work with that. And I was like, okay. So that was my whole thing. I like going in was I wanted to build a library. That was all I had.
Okay.
And then I like met with Tarh Esh. I think it was day 3-ish. And they were like, all right, you are my apprentice now. And I was like, okay, this is cool. And then it just grew from there. I had no further concept other than I want to make a library.
I can respect that. I can respect the fuck out of that. So on the topic of elders, really, then, would you have had different plans if you knew that there was a fourth elder?
No.
Okay.
I really, I think it's I have a degree in book in me that was like, there's knowledge. I want to chase it, you know, as cool as the Ender Dragon is, I'm a nerd.
Okay, I can see that. Myself and others noticed that like language used between you and Tarh Esh was references from Destiny, in particular the Ahamkara, or for those who don't know, the Wish Dragons. But were there other moments that others probably didn't catch that were similar? And what was your favorite among all of those moments?
Oh, okay. So Frost and I exchanged DMs about halfway through where they were like, by the way, I know you played Destiny and I'm putting a lot of these references in for you. And I hope you're enjoying them. There was a point in time, you know that meme where the guy has the like corkboard and the string? That was me. Because like in my mind, I had juxtaposed the dragons as the 4 hive gods, 4th being Eris Morn. And it worked.
That's funny.
Like, I could probably go on a 10-minute rant, and I only will if you want me to. But I was able to kind of connect them. I don't know if it was intentional, but it was really fun.
So I've been, I don't think I've posted it in the circles that you and I share, but in a lot of my creative writing circles, there's this TikTok of this guy going, it's not that deep, bro. It's not that deep, bro. And he fucking throws his helmet. He's like a helmet on. He throws it to the ground. He goes, "I'm the one digging. I don't care if there's nothing at the bottom of that hole."
This was me. This was me.
That was you. And I respect that a lot.
Oh yeah, it was so fun. Because I was sitting here, I was like, at first I thought I was working with Oryx, like the what's the word? Nope, it's gone. The effectively kind of mirror of Oryx. Because I was like, well, Oryx was the Taken King. He worked with magic. And the longer I looked at it, I went, wait a minute. Zeph is the god of freedom. Oryx was the god of navigation. If you, like, put them together, they both involve just going places. And then I was like, oh, wait a minute. And then I like re-juxtaposed and went, oh, I'm working with the Witch Queen, which makes sense because it's magic and knowledge. And Savathun was the god of cunning and the Witch Queen. Oh man, it was so cool.
It was pretty cool, like, from the outside looking in, when I realized, oh, you're in a Destiny subplot, really. Like,
yes.
Because the moment that the fucker on Find Out crew heard the name Pradith, Goat and I kind of just groaned.
When when Gemma said Praedyth, I was like, I know what you are, Frost, because I had already had the sword logic come up, and I had already had Apprentice mine said to me twice, so I knew that there were references. And then Gemma said Praedyth, and I think I sent Frost a message, and I was like, I know what you are.
Sorry, I just got distracted because Talon got invited to the SMP Discord.
Yeah, he wants to do the next SMP. Anyway.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna swap this because I will become the distraction.
Yeah, I close that Discord. Aside from the, I put this in capital letters, the Sculk jump scare. What was the moment that was planned or unplanned that put your RP skills to the test this time around?
Oh, okay. So it's also my favorite moment. And it was, I don't think you even got to see it. I don't know, because Gemma wasn't there. Whenever I put Tarh Esh in the book. So I was standing there and we were kind of waiting for Frost. And I was sitting here, I was like, oh my God, this is the scholar's first friend in this land. Because that's kind of how I had mentally put it, is like Tarh Esh is her first friend. Yes, Oswin's her friend, and I'm really glad he chose not to backstab me like he thought about, and I'm really salty about it. Yeah, there's your fun one. Ask him about that when he does his interview. He was gonna backstab me and changed his mind. But I was sitting there, I was like, okay, I'm gonna be feeling things. And so I was sitting here, and I actually kind of put myself in that place, which is not something I typically do when I RP, because I like to be kind of aware that I'm playing a character. I cried. There were real tears. And I'm sitting here like, what is wrong with me? But also at the same time, I was like, I think I just RP'd my brains out. And the same goes for when I finally actually let Tarh Esh go off the edge at the end. Those were real tears. Because first of all, it was ending, and second of all, like, I just put the scholar's first friend in a pit. So it was a new experience in such a good way.
Okay. Nice. Now, kind of related to that, the what you just talked about, would you have done something different at the end with regards to Tarh Esh or just in general? Is there something you would have done different?
So it's interesting. I wasn't there for the full finale because of work. And I got to watch it from my bed because Oswin was kind enough to stream it in Discord for me. And I remember, I think I sent Yasu a message at one point. And I was like, I wish I could have been there, because I would have been probably a voice of dissent, because I had the thought of this. I started calling her the scholar at the end because that's what Tarh Esh called her at the end. But the scholar would have been able to keep her friend that she truly loved and cared for, just platonically as her friend. And I don't think she would have been ready to let that go.
Would she have, I guess, as an additional optional question, would she have ever been ready, do you think?
No, there's no way. Like, if I wasn't put in a position where I couldn't fight for it, like I was just based on unfortunate timing with my work stuff, I'd have fought harder, I think. Just for the pure, like, this is what she would do of it.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Even though this was the best way to do the ending, to where everybody got to kind of compromise. We ended the cycle and there was no harm.
Yeah. Okay, makes sense. What the fuck did I just do?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was pressing a key on my keyboard. All right, then